This is our paper 2 from a November 2021 question paper. So we are going to look at the first section that we have for that question paper, that is our section A. So we are going to start on the multiple choice section. So our first question reads, which of the following factors is not a factor that influences demand? So the keyword that we have there is not a factor. So you see that production cost is not a factor that influences demand. Remember, production costs affects supply. So production cost influences supply, whereby we say when we've got low production costs, we are going to see supply increasing. When we have got high production costs, we have got supply decreasing. So that's basically what we have. Then on second part, the price at which supply and demand are the same. We have an equilibrium price as the point where we've got supply equal to demand. That is the point of intersection of supply curve and the demand curve. Then we have the number 3, the value of the product given up when a choice between two products is made. So basically, this is the cost of the best alternative forgone, or the value of the best alternative forgone. So the alternative forgone is the one that is not chosen. So we have opportunity cost D is the correct response. Then we move on to the next part, which is going to be 1.1.4, whereby we are saying a compulsory payment that people and business make to the government is taxation. The number of unemployed people expressed as a percentage of the labor force is unemployment rate. So we have B. We move on to the next part, whereby we have number 6. The term which describes the replacement of laborers with machinery is mechanization. So we have a D. Number 7, this law protects the rights of the individual within the workplace. So we have the Labor Relations Act, which is C. And then 8, the institution that focuses on the support and promotion of small, medium, and micro enterprises is the SEDA, which is SEDA, which stands for Small Enterprise Development Agency. So this is what we have on number 8, which marks the end of our multiple choice section with 8 questions. So we move on to the next part, whereby we have got the matching words, whereby the first term is the utilitarian value, whereby utilitarian value, we are saying it's perceived worth of something based obviously on its usefulness. So we check in terms of our responses that we have. We have got D, the effectiveness of products to satisfy needs. So we have D as our response for 1.2.1. Then 1.2.2, monopolistic competition. Remember, monopolistic competition is an imperfect market structure whereby we've got many firms that are operating in that market structure, which are selling differentiated products. So we have our explanations to see which one do matches that. We have got F, they have similar products but differ due to location or advertising that makes them differentiated. So we have F is the correct response. Then on efficiency, remember on efficiency, we can try to see in terms of our column B, which one two matches our efficiency. So if we go to G, is saying all the resources of the economy are used at maximum capacity. So we have G as the correct response. Then we go to 1.2.4, we've got add volume and text. So according to the responses are given, we are having E, which is saying where text is calculated as a percentage of the product. So we have E. 1.2.5, frictional unemployment. And frictional unemployment, basically, we have got many responses that we have, which we need to go through. But if you go to um, I is when people are looking for a new job. I remember when someone is laid off and in the process of looking for another job, the space that we have, or the time that we have in between when losing a job and finding another new job represents frictional unemployment. So we have I. Unemployment insurance, we check which one do matches unemployment insurance. according to our responses, it's a system for the protection of people who worked and have been retrenched. So we have A for unemployment insurance. And arbitration, so in arbitration, again, I will check which one to match is that the hearing and decision of a dispute by a neutral person. So we have H. And 1.2.8, we've got workplace forum. Workplace forum, we have got C. Employees get an opportunity to get involved in management decisions. So we have C. So this is what we have on the matching section. I will go to the next part whereby we have got 1.3, which we need to choose one term from each of the following descriptions. So the first one is satisfaction gained from using a good or service. So basically, we know that this is utility. So we have utility as our response. Then move on to the next part, which reads, a graphic representation showing how a scarcity of resources forces people to make choices and how each choice has a cost. So this is, according to our responses given, this is production possibility curve, which is the PPC. We'll move on to the next part whereby they say cost paid by individuals or companies for goods and services. So this is a private cost. So we have that is our response. As we are saying, private costs. Then move on to the next one, which is saying those that find it difficult or impossible to participate in the economy. So these are the marginalized groups. We move on to the next one. Labor is used to produce goods and services. Labor is used to produce goods and services. So this is labor-intensive production. So we are using labor instead of machinery. So we go to 1.3.6, a policy that seeks to give people who were excluded before 1994 easier access to economic activities, is Black economic empowerment. So this is what we have in terms of our section A. So thank you for listening, and let's meet again in the next video.